To global news now, Rooibos tea is a proudly South African product that is very popular abroad, and the color Rooibos Pantone has now gone international. It was named the top 10 colors in the fashion trend report for spring 2024 at New York Fashion Week. And here to talk to us about this incredible feat is Adele Du Toit from the SA Rooibos Council. Good afternoon, Adele Du Toit, and congratulations. I guess it's something that we can all be proud of as South Africans. So tell us about this development and what the criteria was for the Rooibos Pantone to achieve this high accolade.
Well, good afternoon, Cindy. Yes, we were really delighted to have Rooibos as one of the colors for Fashion Week for FY24. And this really means that we're going to see Rooibos becoming even more on the world map. So to answer your question, there weren't really criteria for colors to be included, but Rooibos has been named as one of the top 10 color trends within Fashion Week, which is really a big deal. A couple of years ago, the Rooibos Pantone color was announced, and now it's just taking it to the next level to be part of Fashion Week's top 10.
You know, when you think about Rooibos and the fact that any other country that has such a rare commodity, if you look at the Greeks and how they've protected the feta cheese, for example, the French with their champagne. And, you know, I almost feel that we've let in the Rooibos or even our indigenous, not only plants, but heritage, just be exploited by the world. While this is being recognized, what is the benefit to South Africa for this rare plant?
So, Cindy, Rooibos actually has a protected designation of origin status. So that was awarded in 2021. It was actually the first African food to be awarded this status, which we're really proud of. And that really means that the world is recognizing Rooibos's uniqueness. We're also celebrating and can protect this incredible national treasure that we have. And to answer your question, Rooibos is paving the way because it is the first food to be awarded this status, and that means that no other plant that is planted anywhere else in the world can be called Rooibos except for Rooibos that comes here from South Africa.
Yeah, and Adele, maybe the export thereof, you know, we might just from an end user point of view enjoy Rooibos just not only for medicinal purposes, its calming effects and health benefits, but now there's much more to it. We even see it in cosmetics, for example. So it's got multi-purpose uses. Now into fashion arts, it's going to influence how the world expresses itself in an artistic fashion. I mean, there's endless benefits to this plant.
Absolutely. So Rooibos, excuse me, very versatile. It's used, as you said, in cosmetic products, in health products. There's even some gins and other liqueurs made with Rooibos. It's even finding its way into food. So you can find yogurts, breads, other baked goods, including Rooibos. And I think it's really interesting to see how people are receiving Rooibos, and because of its many health benefits and its versatility. And talking about exports, some of the biggest export markets are France, Germany, and Japan. Those countries are also big tea drinking nations, so they really love the story of Rooibos and uniqueness, and of course it grows nowhere else in the world.
Yeah, we always like statistics and ballpark figures. If you talk about the export market, the contribution to Rooibos to the gross domestic product, the GDP, and, you know, in terms of job creation and the entire value chain, are you able to quantify that for us, Adele, so that, you know, for laymen like myself can understand when you look at your tea bag or Rooibos packaging, it's not just any other herb, as it were. It actually is something that anchors the economy as well.
Absolutely. It's very difficult to quantify because there are so many people and so many organizations involved in the value chain with Rooibos. But to give an idea, we export about half of the Rooibos, and the other half is used in South Africa and enjoyed in South Africa. And of course, when we look at how Rooibos contributes to our economy, Rooibos is a very labor-intensive plant. So everything is done by hand. The communities in Clan William and in the Western Cape that actually do farm and work with Rooibos have wonderful work opportunities. And of course, because Rooibos is so unique to those communities, they also add to the unique story and compelling story about this amazing plant.
Yeah, and you being the custodians, or I guess by and large, South Africans are the custodians of the Rooibos story, and how we're going to see it unfold in the fashion world now with the announcement that it is top 10 of the international colors. I myself thought to respond, to the theme and be close to the Rooibos Pantone as possible. Are you able to give us a sense of the explosion maybe that is expected in how the color is now going to be adopted around the world and the influences it will have in the creative space?
So Rooibos is known in some parts of the world, and other parts of the world it is not known. So if with the naming of a top 10 color for this incredible plant, that means people are going to it's going to spark interest, people are going to do some research, and when they actually find what Rooibos is all about, then they understand the incredible story that is to tell, and the health benefits and the unique incredible benefits that the product can give you. So absolutely, for sure, we'll be seeing the color, the Rooibos color itself, not only be introduced into other industries, not just into fashion. So we talk about AI, we're talking about cars, interior design, films. We'll see that coming in more and more, and people will show more interest in this amazing Rooibos plant.
And the level of control that maybe the South African Rooibos Council has, are there royalties to be claimed? And maybe I'm reaching here, but do you have any sort of collaboration, now that it's top 10 on the international global market in terms of colors? Does the council also have a little bit of input as to the usage thereof, or any other ideas that you'd want to share in the Internet of Things or automobile sector, etc.?
No, so just being named a color, I think, is enough recognition for us as it is. Pantone is a institution that's very well known, and they actually give standards of colors to industries all over the world. And having a color named after Rooibos is already a significant step towards being recognized as such a unique item and plant. And the color also really represents Rooibos very well. And I think we'll be seeing much more colors of plants and indigenous items also coming to the fore, like Rooibos is, but we're very happy for Rooibos to be named as one of the Pantone colors.
Yes, and to South Africans, what does this mean, especially as somebody who may be enjoying a cup of Rooibos right now? They probably have a different appreciation for it.
Yes, so we know what Rooibos tastes like and what it looks like. And when you look at the color, it's not red, it's not orange, it's not brown, it's somewhere in between. But we can taste this incredible plant and get the health benefits from just a mere cup of tea, which is fantastic.
Adele Du Toit, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. That is Adele Du Toit from the South African Rooibos Council. It's now made it to the top 10 colors in the Fashion Trend Report Spring 2024 at the New York Fashion Week, something that we can all celebrate in.